Oh no!
You suck, human.
Hey guys, welcome to Sarah Speaks, episode 2, Halloween edition. I'm on the streets of Toronto again, and I'm here to ask some people some very interesting questions. Okay, so say you're at a club or you're at a bar, and you see an attractive guy or girl. What's your best pickup line? What's your game plan?
I I usually just set my eyes on the guy and then I just go for it.
Okay, eye contact, nice.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Eye contact is definitely key. Like, as soon as a guy sees you and you make eye contact, they're like, oh, yes.
It's just like that look, like that, you know?
For sure.
And then you just know.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta go up to a woman. You gotta be, listen, I respect woman, and you're good looking. That's it. You're good.
Just be honest, right?
That's it. You got honesty is the key. You know, you lie, nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
I'd probably go with, hey, do you want to go to the store?
And if she says, yeah, why not? I'm going to go, all right, you're going to get bread.
Bread is nice. Bread is nice.
Are you in the library? Because I want to check you out.
Best one of the night.
Yeah, I just asked him straight up. Have you ever been with a Saiyan? Come on, girls.
Do you want the sex?
You've never
That's
been
what he
with a
says.
Saiyan?
Okay, so speaking of which, what's the weirdest place you've ever had sex in?
Oh man, I can't tell these guys what
I want to do it. I want to do it. I want to do this one. I'll do this one. All right. On a tour bus in Jamaica.
That's it? I've had sex. I've had sex in a plane.
A plane?
I have.
Like the washroom or like the seat?
No, with the pilot.
No, you're lying to me.
No, it's the Mile High Club.
She's never at the Mile High Club because she was dating a pilot.
Very nice.
It's not as good as you would think.
When I was in high school, I did my drama teacher in the drama class.
Weirdest place? Maybe on top of a high rise? On the very top?
Like a rooftop?
Yes, like one of these condos.
Oh, like in Toronto?
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, yeah.
Okay, the greatest place I had sex. I think I had sex at Menchie's once.
Menchie's now, like the washroom or like inside? Like
No, like while we were making yogurt, we were like also making love.
No, you're lying to me.
No, I'm not. We were like,
How is that possible?
I don't fucking know. I don't know. It was like Saturday night, 3 in the morning. Broke into Menchie's, started fucking, made that yogurt a good time. Don't judge me, guys. Don't
No, it's all good. So did you guys see the Drake Hotline Bling video?
Did.
Yeah, what'd you think?
I practiced my moves so I can do it tonight, but.
Can you do it right now for us?
I got the song right here.
If I play the song, would you do it? Come on.
Yeah, you practice.
Yeah, okay, fine, a little bit.
Yeah?
All right, don't laugh at me. Don't laugh at me, YouTube, okay?
Alright guys, if you like the video, remember to comment, like, and subscribe. And if you have any questions, suggestions, don't be afraid to leave a comment below. Take care, see you next time.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes.
Yeah. Lots of likes, bro.
Hey guys, I'm Ronan from Nektop Pedal Today, and today what we're going to be doing is some drills to work the technique and form of your kick. So one of the best ways to warm up, because we really want to get the legs warm, is to do some skipping. You can also maybe do some jump squats, and once you've started to warm up a bit, do a little bit of dynamic stretching. That'll help really open up your hips, which is a big important factor when you're working on your kick. Alright, so the kick that we do in Pedal Today is a lot like swinging a baseball bat. Now when you swing a baseball bat, it comes shoulder first, then elbow, then your wrist, then the bat, and at the very end, the part of the bat, the tip, that you're hitting with. Alright? The big mistake I see a lot of beginners making is they try and get their foot in first. And that'd be a lot like trying to just poke the ball with the tip without actually swinging all the way through. So when we do the kick, hip comes first, then the knee, then the ankle, and then the foot. All right, so the foot should be what comes in last. So I move my hip first, my knee follows, and then the foot at the end. The other really important thing about the kick is you want to make sure that you're upright, okay? You don't want to be leaning back, which is another real common issue. If you lean forward a bit, it's not that big a deal, but you want to think that there's a pole going through you and you're rotating around that. And a good way to do that and also protect your hip from any unnecessary damage is to get up, curl your toes up and get up on the ball of your foot. So as you're kicking, notice how I'm staying upright and I'm getting up on the ball of my foot to pivot. So one of the drills that I really like to do to really work the form of my kick is to use the mirrors. Okay, you get in your stance, make sure you have a good, nice base, because that's your foundation. All right. So take your time and just really, really slowly start moving your whole body. And the most important thing is to get your hip forward and use the mirrors to really check your form and make sure your hip's coming first. So notice my hip's coming first. If you've got good flexibility and balance, bring your leg up and try and just do a kick very, very slowly. All right, come around. If you don't have that kind of flexibility or you don't have that kind of balance, just keep your foot on the floor. That's fine as well. This is how I started doing this, okay? So another good training technique is to use the heavy bag, okay? And it's basically the same idea what we were doing in the mirrors and checking your form. But you can use your foot to brace against the bag, and that'll give you a little extra time so you don't have to worry about balance and you can really check your form. So what I like to do is, again, bring my leg up, kind of lean it on the bag. I'll put my hand on the bag quite often for balance, and I'll look down and I'll try and make sure that my body and my hip and my leg are all in a straight line, and if I can, really almost make it bend outwards, okay? This kind of exaggerates the kicking motion. You'll probably never really land this kind of kick in a sparring match or a fight, but it's really good to exaggerate and go for perfection when we're doing this kind of drills. So after you've mastered those, another good drill to make sure you're getting your hip into your kicks is kind of lifting your leg up and keeping it maybe, I don't know, 2 or 3 centimeters away from the bag, and then working your hip over to really get that hip action and making that what's going to move the bag. So I'll show you here. So I lift my leg up, and then all I'm doing is I'm turning my hip. All I'm doing is turning my hip over to try and kick the bag. And I'm doing it from maybe about this far away. So I'll show it with my left side here. And it just really works that snapping hip motion. So most of the drills we've been doing today have been stuff that you can do on your own, solo. But for this next drill, I've borrowed Crew Sam. Thank you, Sam. We're going to show you how to do just some drills, I like to call them twisties. So what he's going to do is just going to grab my leg, and I'm going to just twist my knee and my hip, boom, into the kicking form. And the important thing, again, is I can take a minute and I can really look, and I can kind of use this as a stretch as well, and make sure that my hip and my body and my leg are all in line. Go back, pop into it, and again, you can either do it fast, if you've kind of mastered it, or to warm up, or you can do it nice and slow, which I recommend doing at the beginning, and really use it as a way to kind of sink in and really get that over-exaggerated hip motion. Okay, we'll show you the other side. And again, same thing. So the whole idea is I want to be able to look down and see that I've got this proper alignment of my body, my hip, and my leg. If you see it's bent like in a V, that's no good. I want it to be all in one line, kind of bowing out almost like a capital D, okay? All right, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope those tutorials helped you with your kicks. Please come down and visit us at NECTA in Ottawa. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.